Like they're literally...
You bring up something that what makes me want to reference two things. The first is I just wrote this op-ed in Daily Mail about, I think it's called like the Safety Act, hence the safe space in California. Gavin Newsom,
of course,
passed.
Yeah.
There's a law that says if kids are transitioning socially in school, you don't have to tell the parents. Now you could,
which is insane.
Well, right. So their argument is, kids not safe. There are plenty of laws that facilitate teachers and administrators at schools to protect children from unsafe 100%. Homes physically and psychologically. This is not what we're talking about.
Right.
So you're doing exactly what you're talking about.
Which is what people wanted to separate religion and state from. Is if you're going to be teaching my kids all day, I would appreciate it if you didn't try to infiltrate their mind with religious things that maybe we don't want our kids to have. But it's perfectly okay to teach them about their religion of being woke, or their religion of gender theory, or their religion of communist values. Like that's their religion. Like they're literally indoctrinating them.
True.
And like also, the second that big gets involved, I'm immediately skeptical. Right? Like puberty blockers and hormones. You start going, wait, now there's a financial
monster.
Yeah. So
monster business.
Lobotomies when they realized like lobotomies were like so reckless and wrong, which goes, I don't know what year that was, but like
they basically were like, all right,
no more of lobotomies. Because what happened was there were some kids that were just mentally challenged or autistic or whatever, and they were like just jumbling their brain,
scrambling their frontal lobe.
Barbaric, right? So then what happened was
I know.
Parents, the world is full of parents doing their best, but some parents are better than others. Some parents were just like, this kid's too hyper, give him a lobotomy. Like that happened. Even if it only happened once, that's too many times, right?
One of the Kennedys, I think.
I'm not sure.
God damn it! I gotta get Lori in here to fact check us. Me.
But what I was going to say is,
because I think they did that.
Long after lobotomies were not allowed anymore, there were doctors on the, there were people who couldn't get work, like the crummier doctors than the more successful ones, who were still doing them long after it was considered acceptable. So you could go find a person to give you a lobotomy or give your kid a lobotomy. And these doctors are like, hey, I got to pay the bills. And if they want it and they think that's what's best, I'm going to do the thing. And so you might have those doctors who are like, hey, listen, I don't, it's not for me to agree with gender reassignment surgery.
Yeah,
it's not for me to agree or disagree. They come in here and they want it and I do it because I'm a doctor. I got to make money. And it's like, you're like, so there's that also. There's plenty of doctors and physicians who are like patting themselves on the back for being like so progressive when they're just doing this crazy thing.
They also get penalized if they don't.
Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the podcast, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And make sure to let me know what guests you want to see on in the future.